So good afternoon, Coventry people, TI community in the UK, around the world, UN establishment, intelligence services in the UK, around the world, and the West Midlands stroke Coventry Police Force. Right, these covert abusers who are conspiring with sector workers and local people. Yeah, for how long it's gone on for, yeah, they have to be struck off. Yeah, you have to know. Yeah, Coventry Council establishment sector workers, judge and jurors, and the Coventry Police Force, the bigwigs. Yeah, you have to know. Yeah, the minds and souls and the mentality of your covert operators. Yeah, and I know their mentalities. Yeah, they're a bunch of corrupted, compulsive, lying fraudsters. Yeah, who lie to judge and jurors, to sector workers. Yeah, to the Swans orthodox psychiatrists. And some of them are in on their lie. Yeah, that they're concerned about people and that they have to keep going back to them, keep going back to investigating the same people every week, every year, yeah, all decade, for a whole decade. What, we had to keep coming back to my works area, had to keep coming back to my flats, had to keep coming back to my home where I am now, yeah, or to my mother's house, yeah, to keep spying on us. Yeah, so how long is that going to go on for? What, eternity? What, once someone's listed, yeah, and they can't be entrapped, stitched up or framed, yeah, by covert operators, by overt operators in the works area or in the neighbourhood or in the shopping malls, yeah, shopping areas where TRs exposed and all over the world have been stalked, yeah. So if the programme doesn't work, we just keep carrying on until they can finally entrap, stitch and frame up the listed target individual. That's what it sounds like, because TRs all over the world exposing it. Yeah, some of them, yeah, have been stalked for 20 years, been abused by covert operators in the local area for 20 years. Yeah, some TRs who move from place to place to get away from the targeting, yeah, or to get occupations, yeah, and pushing the boundaries. Yeah, testing the mentality of these covert operators, how far they'd go to stalk someone all over the world. Yeah, these covert operators, yeah, stalkers, they do stalk us TIs all over the world. I've been to Spain, I've been to Africa, yeah, over the last 15 years, and I've been stalked, yeah, every single day, 24 hours a day, yeah, from the moment I left my home, yeah, I'm being spied on, yeah, to getting in a car or travelling to the airport, yeah, stalked all the way, to being on a plane, being electronic harassed, to being in Africa or Spain, having the same programme being done, yeah, in a foreign country. Yeah, so I know, yeah, the mentality of these covert operators, yeah, covert abusers, yeah, that's why countries and governments need to lock up, yeah, and devise a new system where any tourists, any foreigners enter the country, yeah, they have to be stalked, yeah, and do government investigations to make sure they are friendly tourists and not gang stalkers who can go to any hardware shop, go to any shops around the world, buy themselves a microwave, go back to their digs, hotel, bedsit, apartment, whatever, yeah, or whatever property they're renting out, yeah, modify the microwave into a dangerous weapon to radiate, yeah, their targets with. Yeah, while the targets on holidays, yeah, abroad in different countries. Yeah, that's what these idiots did in Eritrea. Yeah, that remember stalked me, my mother and my brother for the last 15 years. Yeah, they've been using microwave weapons, yeah, to destroy our minds, bodies and souls, to maim us, to injure us, to disable us, yeah, to destroy, yeah, part of our senses, yeah, part of our limbs, part of our bodies, yeah, so that, yeah, because that's their contract. Yeah, no one in the right mind would stalk someone, yeah, for that long, unless they've got it in for them, yeah, unless they hate them, yeah, and they're out to destroy them, yeah. Otherwise, yeah, logically, people would walk away because they want to get on with their lives, yeah. They don't want to be boring, yeah, giving up their lives, sacrificing their lives, yeah, to stalk someone and to try and radiate and microwave their bodies, yeah, until they die, yeah. This is what the contractors have done, the covert operators, the local people linked to Paul Hoban, Patrick Hoban, and people linked to Ashley Mack, Nathan Crane, Michael Hara, yeah? And the ones in Coventry, they are using SES members, using the LGBT community, yeah, using the warehouse boys and girls who work in local warehouses, yeah, to using social media, to using ambulance crew members, using the NHS, yeah, these contractors, these covert operators, that's their contract, yeah, to finish off me, my mother and my brother, yeah, so that's why I'm naming them, yeah, because I've got nothing to lose, yeah, they're going to try and murder us, radiate us and kill us anyway, yeah, so that's why I'm naming their gang, naming what they've captured for 15 years, yeah, naming the sector workers, naming the NHS nurses, naming the ambulance crew members, yeah, naming their doormen, yeah, naming the people we've used in Coventry, yeah, who've done street theatre, tried to wind me up for 15 years, whether being sarcastic verbally or doing hand signals or strange, yeah, noise distraction activity. I know who they are. Yeah, coughing, yeah, scratching their body parts, scratching their genitals, yeah, or being sarcastic, yeah, all the boys and girls who worked at SCS, all the boys and girls who worked at the co-op, all the boys and girls who worked in the sales organisations I worked for at the time, yeah, to the boys and girls hiding in social media, watching audience members, watching these posts, yeah, trying to lie about it all, yeah, to the boys and girls who used to go up to my flat, yeah, or I used to have a drink with 15, 20, 30 years ago. Yeah, they've all jumped on the bandwagon and they've all been scripted, yeah, by the community leaders, the doormen leaders, yeah. And so that's why I've exposed the programme in Coventry, so they can't do nothing about it. And the leaders are red-faced, yeah, and they're looking over their shoulders, thinking, when are they going to be arrested, yeah, or when's it all going to cave in for them, yeah. And so that's why I've had to do this, to make sure, yeah, they are put under pressure, yeah, from the Coventry Council workers to the Swansea Centre Doctors Association psychiatrists to the police officers to the covert abusers, yeah, making sure they are under pressure that they will be investigated and they can't get out of it, yeah, name their juniors, yeah, name what we've done at SCS, and I left there nearly 2 years ago, so SCS cannot use anything against me, yeah, because it's a historical works organisation, yeah, but I left there nearly 2 years ago, yeah, 2 years ago, yeah, so that's how desperate, how senile, yeah, how desperate the senior covert leader is and the sector workers, yeah, trying to use my works organisations, trying to use my videos and posts I put on social media, trying to get settlements off it all. Yeah, it's how broken this gang is, how broken Marco Blue Eyes is, yeah, because I got the best of him, because, yeah, outfought his mental health administrators and realised they've been trying to entrap, stitch and frame people up, yeah, via psychological warfare, via illegal, non-consented, non-authorised overt and covert surveillance operations, and then extending it all, yeah, allowing the investigations to carry on year after year on certain targets by lying, yeah, to their management and lying to judge and jurors to extend their so-called authoritative surveillance monitoring power that these mental health administrators have. Yeah, I'm exposing the system, Coventry people, of the mental health administrators. Yeah, they have got some serious power, and that power of authority has to be taken off them. Yeah, because we've broken law after law for decades and generations and destroyed loads of Coventry boys and girls, Coventry men and women, yeah, in the name of science, in the name of careers, and in the name of going out of their organisations, going out into the concrete jungle and targeting people, yeah, with all kinds of psychological warfare, mind, body and soul, destroying, yeah, equipment. Yeah, so that's why they're naming this gang the mental health administrators, and we have Coventry people. You have to destroy that organisation. Yeah, you have to destroy that department, the mental health administrators. Yeah, and get rid of them. Yeah, because they have destroyed loads of people, misdiagnosed them, overdosed loads of people with the pharmaceutical drugs. Yeah, and brain damaged them. Yeah, gave them early death, a slow death. Yeah, by putting them into the Cancer Centre. Yeah, and they've been abusing their authority for decades and generations. Yeah, the Ralph Benitez, Paul McKenna look-alike, yeah, to the Caucasian Girl, to Zina Logan, yeah, to Marco Blue Eyes, to social services and the Swansea Centre Doctors Association psychiatrists. Yeah, they have this authority which they abuse. That's why I'm exposing it all. Yeah, and they've got away with it for decades, generations, churning out mental health administrators, giving them careers. Yeah, and these people have been breaking the law on OVERT and Coventry, and breaking the law, making portfolios profiles that they show to family court protection, yeah, for illegal assessments, illegal opinionising, yeah, illegal discussions about people in Coventry, and then they detain them using court orders, yeah, that they've made up, yeah, and then their people get elevated into careers while the person they've stitched up, yeah, framed, detained, yeah, made a profile on illegally, criminally, yeah, they've got a court order on and they've destroyed their life, yeah, took them out of the community, took them out from the family home, took them out their lifestyle that they were living before, free, yeah, and they've isolated them and put them into mental health institutions and then experimented with them in how they can brain damage them, how they can change the character, yeah, bang, yeah, next thing, yeah, these drugs, yeah, get to work, damaging the brain cells, yeah, and then these people never get better, yeah, the mental health administrators in Coventry, yeah, and the social services sectors, they are not here to help people, yeah, when they detain people and put them into mental health institutions, yeah, they destroy that person, yeah, and then, yeah, wow, their people get careers out of it, yeah, that's all it is, yeah, it's one big racket, yeah, to do illegal research in the name of science, yeah, to do hidden case studies and sell it off to different organisations, especially now with internet technology, yeah, using the internet to sell off all their hidden case studies, yeah, and then the people that training how to use all this equipment, yeah, whether the student kids, university kids, yeah, college graduates, yeah, new recruits, yeah, to the sector workers in Coventry, yeah, these people, yeah, get up the ladder, yeah, of the career ladder, yeah, and then once qualified, they can go and practice psychiatry, clinical psychology, yeah, sociology, human behavioural science, watching people, stalking people for the rest of their lives in different countries, yeah, abusing people and learning how to use government equipment, learning how to use government technologies, yeah, for the rest of their lives, yeah. It's a vicious, wicked system, yeah, that they're masterminded in the 80s, whatever, yeah, whenever the mental health sector got together, yeah, to do this gang stalking. And ever since then, they've elevated careers, yeah, made careers for all their people who come in and out the doors of the Swansea Centre, of the psychiatrists, of the mental health administrators, of the social services sectors, yeah, because it opens up corridors and avenues for these sector workers, yeah, to go into all kinds of researching careers, yeah, psychiatry, psychology, sociology, yeah, all in the name of science, all in the name of research, yeah, and so to make it more interesting, yeah, to make their seminars, conferences, lectures interesting, to make their websites interesting of what they've got listed targeted individuals on, and patients from the mental health institutions, yeah, they have to do psychology, they have to do psychoanalysis, yeah, they have to wind people up, yeah, they have to try and goad people via Covert, yeah, to try and make their subject, their target, more interesting and more, yeah, and more to the scenario of a mental illness, mental health. And someone coming from TIs and people watching with interest. Yeah, it's all designed, yeah, and it's all been modified, yeah, and illegally and criminal practiced on, yeah, in mental health sectors, mental health institutions, mental health organisations, whether the governments or whether the private corporations, yeah, they're all part of this gang stalking networks worldwide, yeah, to do research, to do hidden case studies, to experiment, to experience their people with, yeah, and to get qualifications, to get careers out of it all. Yeah, that's why it goes on all over the world. Yeah, and it's elevated into a criminal phenomenon since MK Ultra, Contrapol, Dr. Ewan Cameron, Operation Paperclip, yeah, was being abused from the 1950s, throughout 60s, throughout the 70s, yeah, by the CIA, FBI, and the country's governments linked to a secret police, to the Stasi, yeah, to the Shishung program, yeah, from Eastern European blocs, countries, Germany and Russia. Yeah, these crimes, yeah, have been used, yeah, by many countries' government workers and criminals, yeah, for the time all this Operation Paperclip started, way back in the 1950s. Yeah, and so I'm in Coventry, in West Midlands, the UK, TIs around the world, yeah, and Coventry Police, Coventry Council establishment, Coventry sector workers, and the locals know about all these programs, MK Ultra programs, psychological warfare programs, psychoanalysis programs, yeah, to the clinical psychology programs that they do, yeah, linked from MK Ultra, Operation Paperclip, Coventry Pole, yeah, and they've got a wide range of equipment that goes hand in hand for them to track, to stealth, to stalk, to follow, to see, to hear and listen to of everything I do using thermology, infrared, ultrasound technologies. Right, I'll leave that up for now. I've got a phone call coming through. TIs, have a good day, digest it all, psychoanalyse it all, and then let this COVID team bring you down. Over and out.